Welcome back to a Hero's Welcome achievement run in EU4. We are Karaman and we are fighting a huge war versus the Ottomans. It can't get much bigger than that when it comes to warfare in EU4. And I think we should be able to finish off this war during this episode, and I'm really excited, looking forward to see what will actually happen, what the land we're going to be able to take, because I feel like this war is everything that we failed on during the first Ottoman War. I think now is we're actually going to be able to take a few provinces. We're also waiting to pick ideas, but I'm waiting with that a little bit longer because I'm actually not sure what ideas to pick because of the rulers we have and so on, and that we are a little bit behind also on tech because of waiting for the institutions. But we could spend some money here on buildings, and yes, I think we're gonna go for that one. And of course we are building spy network versus Ottomans, and they just find our spy. But we like that siege bonus, and there's not that many forts now. We are sieging down the last two forts on this side of on the east side of the Ottoman Empire. And I believe when those two are down, we're probably going to go for a peace treaty, because we most likely not going to go to the western. Actually, Denmark. My gosh, Denmark, what are you doing here? You are fighting in the Novgorod war, so you're on Russia's side, El Moscovi's, and I mean we need to keep on track also when the Ottoman peace out. But I believe when these two sieges is done, we probably going to go for the peace deal, because I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it trying to march around the sea, like through Crimea and Poland and everything to get to the other flank, because they have the naval superiority. And that's one siege, only one siege left to go, and that's another siege. So now is the question, when do we go for peace treaty? Do we want to do it right now, or do we just want to wait a little bit, see if war score ticks up? Maybe we're going to try to go around, get a little bit greedy, perhaps. Have to, at least considering it. But this is glorious. This is, why didn't we manage to do this during the first war? I feel like if we would have managed to do this, we would have been so far ahead when it comes to the achievement compared to now. But we are looking at some possibility. We might want to focus on, I mean, not achievement here, but just getting provinces that's parts of states, just to make ourselves stronger. We don't need to rush the achievement. I still want to make a road to Constantinople so we can take it in the next war. But other than that, probably going to prioritize the states. So, because I think that will give us more money and stuff that makes us stronger, so we can take even more land in the next war. I would like to take all of them. We need to take Ankara just to annoy them. We get the fort would be brilliant. And then, of course, as I said, the road to Constantinople needs to be open. Maybe we're going to go for a little something like that. I want to take war reps just because the economy, and that will weaken them in the long run. But yeah, I think we are happy with that one. And they have peaced out from the Muscovy war too. So I think it was the right timing to get the peace deal done. And we got a mission done too. Brilliant. But yeah, look at our glorious nation is growing, and this means next war we could take Constantinople if things goes well. I mean, the Ottomans is still a very strong nation, but we just got a lot stronger compared to before. 4 provinces, even 4 or 5. Yeah, it was even more, because we had claims on reconquest. So we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. I would say a decent one. What do you think, guys? I'm pretty happy with that one, considering we can't really get to the western side of their nation. And now we can create that claim on Constantinople to be ready for the next time we decide to say hello. I'm really happy. Like finally, I feel like we've got a really big success in this series. I mean, we had that semi war versus Ottoman before. We had the war versus Dakadir where we couldn't take a single province. I think this was the real deal. And now, of course, we are thinking of going into war against Dakadir again. Dalkadir. I always pronounce it wrong. I think it's Dalkadir. I just say it without thinking, and then I know I probably said it wrong, and I realize it after I said it. But yeah, still nobody wants to be our friend. Could improve a little bit maybe with Poland. See if well, clearly it won't help. Why don't? I mean, as we get stronger and stronger, I feel like they should be more inclined to want to become our friends. We could at least try. We're making so much money. Look at that. We are still getting the subsidies, and that's a lot of ducats. Now we need a new rival. Are we gonna go for Venice maybe? Georgia is an option. I don't think. Let's see. Needs to do some thinking here. Who do we pick? While we are moving back. I'm so glad right now this is exactly what we wanted. And then we just need Dalkadir to fall to get some more land. And then we are starting to look like a decent powerhouse. Not a huge one, but a decent one. Hopefully that will make the Mamluks stop asking for transfer. We're still getting subsidies. I love the money. Even though we're playing on, I thought they would cancel them when the war was over. But if they want to give us money, who am I to complain? I'm clearly not going to complain about that. I think we're gonna just improve with Venice because I don't want to mess with them as long as we. I mean, clearly in the long run, their provinces belong to us. But right now, I would like it would be great if nobody cared what we did, nobody cared about our aggressive expansion, while we grew stronger and stronger. Then one day, when they actually care, they will realize that we are too big, too strong, and they are in some serious trouble here. Okay, let's think about the idea groups. Since we haven't been doing much of the warfare ourselves, I kind of neglected military ideas, but I like defensive one this early on the game. I think that bonus morale is brilliant. It's not as good in the long run, but because of the policies. But I think for now we could go for it slowly. We don't need to rush it. We could just chill a little bit with it. But yeah, we want to get to the second one, the morale boost. I'm just going to wait for it probably a little bit longer because I want to take the next tech first. But we should be able to get that one before we go to the next war. But yeah, we still have one more D group to pick. But let's see if we can want to get something else from the trade notes now that we're grown, but I don't think so. But do we want to take... No, I think we need to save it to take up. Then we can take the morale. I think that's the wise decision. But they still want trade power. Haven't you learned? I think we need to go for admin tech one because we are going to have a ruler that's garbage in the department. So when our current rulers, like, yeah, we need to take it. Maybe we should just go for administrative because we know we are going to be coring a lot of provinces all over other land. That could be an option because I'm not sure. I don't think we need any of the else. I think administrative is never wrong when we know we're going to be doing a lot of coring. I think, I mean, this innovative is also good. They are. Economics we don't need, but they have decent policies. But it's going to be a long time before we could take advantage of when the policies. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for administrative just to help with the coring of Ottoman land, because normally, like, I like vassal feeding and so on, but all of the Ottoman land we're most likely going to take ourselves. We might try to release Byzantine and then integrate them later on, but most of coring, especially on the east side where we're right now, we're going to do all by ourselves, so wouldn't be too bad to get some reduced core creation cost. I think that's a wise decision. Could mothball the fort, maybe even. I mean, I've been considering removing that fort since the start of the series, but I still have it. But maybe we need to think. Maybe it's the time. I think we can handle any rebellion that might happen. We should be fine. We're making so much money because all of those subsidiaries. So much money. I'm going to, yeah, we are drilling just because of the rebellions. And then let's see, can we get some monarch points? I'm not that pleased with the leaders we have, but at the same time we're not at war right now, so it's not a huge problem. Guess prestige will be gone. Dalkadir, I have plans for you. I mean, we have quite some aggressive expansion. But at the same time, I'm not sure if we need to fear it right now. I mean, if we swallow like whole everything of Dalkadir's land, then things would change. But it's probably going to take some time before we're ready to do that. At the same time, we can check Aragon. Still don't want to be our friends. No. Hungary. Don't you love me? Clearly you don't love me. Well, let's down to decide that. Let's improve with Hungary. Because we still would love to be able to call in one more ally when we go to war. Especially one on the western front that could help with that side. Since we... oh, the air dice! We could get a pretty decent backup. Look at this. Look at this. A 5-4-4. We have to take that one. That's too good to pass up on. That's too good. We needed to take him. That's a brilliant air. We just need our normal one to die. But of course we can wait a little bit because need to become of age. So one more rival. I would have loved to be able to pick Dalkadir and then attack them, have them as our rival. But apparently we are too big and too strong, too powerful. And we are done with the coring. Now, of course, we want to get that one done. Probably both of them. Probably both of them. Yeah, let's do it. And then, oh, it's brilliant. I've only needed you to core one of them because all of the other was reconquest. That's going to be some more coring, but we are growing stronger, and that's brilliant. Do you want to do this one too? Do we? Nah, I think we could wait with it until we conquer some more land. Still have one reconquest to do, and then of course we are still missing the provinces in the east for being able to forming Rome. Now we have the one in the west side, except Constantinople, of course, but we are missing the one on the east side. Erzurum, or how it's pronounced, especially, is the furthest eastern one. Do you want to decrease? Do you want to decrease autonomy? Just get some more love out of it. I think we could skip it. We can afford it, especially since we are getting subsidies. So we are bathing in money just because of it. It's insane that they keep on giving us money, even though the war is over. I didn't. Oh no, they are guaranteed by Kara. I don't like that at all. Maybe we can use it though, because we know that the Mamluks declared war against Kara before. So if it happens again, either we can. If they don't call us in, we can go for Dalkadir ourselves while they take care of Kara. Or if they call us in, they might give us some Dalkadir land as a reward for helping them out. Because you know the last war they were fighting against Kara, we did some really important helping out. I mean, you were the one that took care of all the looting. So yeah, we had a very important role in their last war, and I'm not sure if they would have managed to make it without us. Mamluks would join if we gave them land, but we're not going to give them Dalkadir land. Sultanate land clearly belongs to us. Oh my god, we're making 12.4 ducats a month. It's insane. I can't remember. I mean, I've gotten subsidies before many times, but never for this long, and that they keep on giving him to me when the war is over. It's brilliant. Of course, we can use the money to get some buildings, some workshops, or temples perhaps. Let's go for another temple. We might as well prepare for a war. Cyprus, I would like to. I think next time we are in a war with the Mamluks, I think we need to remember to take advantage of that by attacking Cyprus while Mamluks is fighting on our side, so they can't help us, because Cyprus land belongs to one of our states, and that means it should be under our flag, under our lead, because it really belongs there. It doesn't belong on that yellow color. It's just wrong. And we have been warned by the Ottomans. This is interesting, but I don't think they can do anything as long as we have a peace treaty with them. If we attack somebody, I'm sure they can't join while we have the peace treaty. I would be very surprised if they could. I'm not often in a situation where I get warned. It's really uncommon for me to have that happen to me. So alliances. No, nope. I mean, Timurids is not doing great in this save, so I don't think we're going to call them friends. And that's a military leader lost. We have some force limit too. Maybe it's time to start expanding our army to show the world how big and strong we are. Get some more infantry. I think we should. 5 of them. Now we are starting to look really scary for everybody else. Maybe that's what we needed to have people want to join our alliance, because now they know that we are big, strong, and scary with our 16 stack. Still getting money though. Hungary and Mamluks are our friends, and we're getting a lot of war reps too from the Ottomans. So we are basically making profit because of that, because we're getting 7 from subsidies and 4 something from the Ottomans. It's brilliant. It's really, really good. And of course we abuse this money to build buildings that we couldn't afford otherwise, and that will help us in the long run. Still, nobody wants to be our friend. I'm not sure. Why don't people like us, guys? Aren't we a likable nation? Wouldn't you like to be our friend? And Kara has picked us as a rival. Really, Kara? You just signed your own doom. I mean, you're already unfriendly with our ally, the Mamluks, and our ally, the Mamluks, beat you all by themselves before without any trouble at all. So, and that's unfortunate. We lost the Hungary money, but we're still getting some love from the Mamluks. But yeah, Kara fought against the Mamluks before and lost. Now they want to fight us both at the same time. Do you really think you're going to make a success, manage to make it any better compared to that one? I'm not sure at all. But all I know is, I mean, I'm not worried about those Mamluks money, because I really like them, like to keep them. But I just feel like this has been such a good episode for us. And now I'm just aching to be able to declare war against the Ottomans again. Would really love to, because that would be what we need. It's always fun fighting the Ottomans. I mean, they are rivals to the Austria. Austria, maybe. Do you want to become friends? Do you want to become friends if you get our rep up a little bit with you? Maybe. I feel like you need a friend, Austria. A big, strong Karaman that could can't even speak today, protect you. But probably Hungary or Poland would be better, because they are bordering the Ottomans, so it's going to be easier to bring them to war against them, most likely, especially if they have claims. So we could fool them that we are not going to give them some land if that's needed, because everybody knows that all Ottoman land belongs to us. If anybody else have it for now, it's just because we borrowed it out to them. But I think this is it for this episode. It's been a glorious run. I'm so happy with Ottoman War. I'm already looking forward to the next one. And of course, I am looking forward to knock on the door to Dulkadir and say, hello, here is Karaman. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.